The Rise of the Beast hype train continues, as well as the Yolopark hype train, because next up I'm taking a look at the Yolopark AMK series model kit of Bumblebee from Rise of the Beasts. Yolopark was kind enough to send me along their AMK series model kits to take a look at, and I've already reviewed Optimus Prime, check that out, but next up we're talking about Bumblebee, and this figure is incredible. This is probably my favorite non-transforming Bumblebee figure in my collection. I adore it. It's so fun. It looks so good. I can't keep my hands off of any of these. They feel great. I talked about it in my Optimus Prime video, but if you haven't watched that yet, I will reiterate it in this video as well. This Bumblebee, man, it does things to me. It's so nice. It's so nice. All right, so let's set him off to the side real quick, and let's take a quick look at the packaging. So it is the standard AMK series model kit packaging. So you can see, nice pictures from the movie, Bumblebee AMK series. Yolopark is definitely known for like that big, awesome, like Earth mode Optimus Prime model kit. That was kind of a traditional model kit where you, cut the pieces out and everything. But the AMK series models are not in that traditional model kit sense. You don't cut them, you don't, clean the parts, you don't, color the little details in. Everything's pre-painted, tons of things are pre-assembled. This parts breakdown is literally how it is built. This is what you do when you get it out of the box. As you can see from my unboxing video, it comes in a tray, and all the parts are laid out for you to just get it built and get it going. Which, in my opinion, is very, very cool. This isn't the kind of model kit, I really expected. And in that unboxing video, you saw I was quite surprised when I opened this. However, that does not deter me whatsoever from saying that these are incredible figures, and I absolutely adore them. These are really just nice figures if you want non-transforming versions of the characters in your life, and you just want to build them real quick. So there is the box for Bumblebee. And let's bring Bumblebee back in and talk about what he comes with. So what Bumblebee has on him right now, he has his left fist hand, and he has his right open hand. But he does also come with a few more hands right here. So obviously he's going to have the opposite hands. And I do have to say, I love this detail on the hands. I love the yellow armor with a little silver detail. That's just really nicely done. And then he has a more relaxed right open hand, which is pretty cool. Then a more relaxed left open hand, and a more spread out left open hand. So he's got a nice variety of hands. I really do enjoy it. He does not come with any cannons, and he does not have his battle mask. That is one issue I did have with the Optimus Prime, and that is one that I do have to mention with this Bumblebee. That is essentially my only criticism of these Yolopark AMK series kits, is that they don't come with as much as I would like. And as I said in the Optimus Prime video, the fact that one of my only issues is that there's not more of this toy is, both a criticism and kind of a compliment. Because they're so nice, man. They're so nice. I love these. Alright, so let's do some size comparisons of Bumblebee. Since this is a really new series of, model kits and figures, I want to make sure you guys have a good understanding of, the size and the scale and the feeling and everything. So some size comparisons with some Hasbro Transformers toys. Here it is with the Rise of the Beast mainline Voyager Optimus Prime and the Studio Series Deluxe Bumblebee. So you can see it's roughly Voyager size. The fact that this mainline Optimus is a little smaller definitely does show that this is a more Voyager-sized figure. Actually, to give you a more accurate Voyager interpretation, here it is with the Voyager Battle Trap from Studio Series. So you can see, yeah, this Bumblebee's roughly a Voyager size. And the fact that Bumblebee is a little smaller than Optimus and Primal definitely works in my book. He could probably be a little bit smaller to be in proper scale, but just the fact that he's significantly smaller is enough to justify it for me. And actually, let me compare it to that Optimus Prime. So here he is with the previously reviewed AMK series Optimus. So you can see they definitely have a significant size change, and I really do think this is a pretty decent scale. It's not perfect scale, it really isn't, but I do have to say, seeing these side by side, I have not a single issue displaying with these and playing with these side by side. They look incredible, they feel incredible, I love them. I do want to make this comparison again, since this is a model kit, not in the traditional sense like I said. This may be something that model builders might want to get. So here it is compared with a Master Grade 1/100 scale RX-78-2, and here it is with the Entry Grade 1/144 scale Strike Gundam Deactive Mode. I said it once, I'll say it again. I love that. It makes my dreams come true. But you can see Bumblebee here is around master grade size. Probably on the smaller end of master grade, so maybe like, a Gundam Wing master grade. I do have to say, the complexity and everything of this Bumblebee and the Optimus and the others, I would say is fairly comparable to master grade. Definitely in the Re 100 realm of complexity. But again, when it comes to the actual build, this is put the arms on the body, put the legs on the body, put the panels on the shoulders, put the wings on the back, boom, you're done. This is nothing compared to even the entry grade. Even that took me like 2 hours. So, yeah, keep that in mind if you're a Gundam modeler. There's still tons of awesome detail to paint in, to, take a look at, to improve and really get this guy looking super duper, like, seriously cinematic. But the detail on it is still incredible. I love the paint, and it really works. And lastly, here it is with the Robot Spirits Gypsy Avenger from Pacific Rim Uprising, and a standard Hasbro 6-inch figure, that being Black Series Hunter. So you can see, pretty decent size. I'm so happy those size comparisons are out of the way because I've been dying to play with this thing. It feels so nice. It feels so nice in my hands. It looks so nice. I love the little splotches of black on the arms. I love the black on the chest. It just looks so nice, man. I love the panels on the legs, how they form around. It's just, man, this is Bumblebee. I love the wheels on the shoulders, too. Those look really, really nice. Especially, just kind of right by his head. They look really cool. The door wings look really nice back there, and they actually have some detail on the inside, which is really nice. You can see this guy's just loaded in detail. So many little rivets and things. Like I said, if you are still a model maker, and you're like, oh man, the fact you don't really cut this thing out, it's, not really what I'm looking for with a model kit. I don't know, man. The fact that there's tons of detail here, if you're really into detail painting, this thing would look amazing with some gunmetal silvers, tons of little details here and there, some dry brushes of silver for weathering. Yolopark knew what they were doing with these. They made them really fun, not only for kids, but also for modelers. And I think they did an excellent job. I really do. Just look at the legs. Look at the little silver right there. Look at that little silver around the trim. That could have not been there and I wouldn't have even noticed. All the little colors around the feet. Odd statement incoming. I think Bumblebee has the best feet out of all three of these. Bumblebee just has the nicest looking feet. Just so much detail. I love the big old soles of his shoes. And he does have a lot of nice foot articulation. Like, he poses so great. And the wheel still spins. It's so nice. So yeah, you can get a good look at him. One thing about his head, they did not sculpt in his eyes. You can see they're just blue spheres. But in my opinion, it makes him look pretty cool. I don't know, I see how reflective that blue is, and I really like it. I really like those big blue eyes. Just something about it. I really do like his Rise of the Beast head design. I like that little added yellow trim around the head. I just think that works really well. Again, I would have liked the battle mask option, but personally, I think I would have always gone with this head because it just looks so cool. So let's go over his articulation because he has a lot going on. So at his head, he's got a ball joint at the head and then a ball joint at the neck. So you get a lot of down. He can look pretty much all the way down. When it comes to up articulation, he doesn't have too much up. I feel like a lot of the up is going to be dependent on the waist here. You can actually articulate his little ears, which is really cool. Really like that. Around the back, his shoulders, you can move the wheels up if you need those out of the way, like if you're moving his arms back, so that's really cool. I really appreciate that. Same with the wings, the wing doors. If you need to move those, you can swivel those around. His shoulders are so nice. So he doesn't have like a hinge for a butterfly, but he does kind of have like a ball joint in there, kind of like McFarlane action figures. So there's like a ball joint in there, and that's actually what gives you the main source of swivel as well. You do have a hinge right there. The shoulder pad gets out of the way, really nice. So that pretty much gives you all the range you need. He has a bicep swivel, which is a little hard to get to because he has this panel around the back of the arm, but it's not that difficult. Just bend to the elbow and that gives you the main access. The elbows are so nice. So you can rotate the forearm if you want it kind of more movie accurate looking, with the yellow on the side, or if you want the yellow on the back, it's up to you. But that articulation does allow you, if you have it like this, you get 90 degrees, but if you swivel it, you get even more, and you can still see the yellow on the back. His wrists are on really nice ball joints, tons of expression right there, really cool. His chest, you can actually articulate his chest if you see it fit to change the orientation of his chest. I actually really do appreciate that. That's a nice little addition. The torso, you get a lot of back. You get a decent amount forward, but I feel like what you mostly get is some nice side-to-side and some nice tilt. So you get a lot of nice motion out of his torso. His legs are a lot nicer than Optimus Prime's, because Optimus's design, he had, hip skirts, but with Bumblebee, he doesn't have hip skirts. So he has pretty much a straight, he's got straight out, and when it comes to straight forward, you can see he has this panel that's starting to get in the way. Yolopark was like, oh, you know how we take care of that? Boop! So yeah, he has tons of articulation at the hip here. And if you get it slightly out of the way, you can get his hips really far up. You can get a lot of range with his legs. That is so nice. And I'm sure this guy's so stable. Boom. He's standing on one leg. Yep, there we go. Standing on one leg. It's just so stable. Like I said in my Optimus Prime review, these really do remind me of the feel of like that Robot Spirits Gypsy Avenger I just showed. Just so solid, so nice, so buttery with the articulation. He does have a thigh swivel. The knees. This is the best mechanical function out of all of these Yolopark AMK figures. Look at this. All those multi-hinges, making it so the knee pad still covers the knee. That is so freaking cool. I love it. And you get a lot of nice range out of that too. That is so incredibly done. The wheel has a little hinge right there. This armor plate is on a hinge. Then the foot itself, you get a nice forward, you get a decent amount back, you get a toe joint, and you get some pivot side to side. So his articulation is incredible. Love, love, love it. It's just so nice. It feels so great. He looks so great. I mean, look at him. This is Bumblebee right here. This is our little yellow bug boy. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Yolopark. These are awesome figures, and I'm so happy I was able to take a look at them here. I mean, just look at this posability. It's so nice. The feel of it is just so great. I just can't stop gushing about these things. They're just so well done. Alrighty, so one last little money shot. I did it for the Optimus Prime video. I will do it here for Bumblebee as well. Here he is with Optimus Prime, which is in a kind of goofy pose. Forgive him. He's just kind of, oh man. He's just doing his own thing. And here he is with my personal favorite and the next one up for reviewing, Optimus Primal. These figures are incredible. Like I said, my only little gripe is that there's not enough accessories with Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. That complaint is not there with Optimus Primal. So stay tuned for my Optimus Primal review when that comes out. But other than that, just not tons of accessories for these two. These are amazing non-transforming figures of the characters from Rise of the Beasts. I personally would love to see even more characters from this movie done by Yolopark. Give me Scourge, give me Mirage, give me RC, Pablo. Give me everybody, man. These are really nice. And honestly, feeling these and seeing the quality, I really want to check out other stuff from Yolopark. Like that big Earth Mode Optimus Prime. That's something I'd love to take a look at. It's something I've already been thinking about it, but having Yolopark products in hand, because this isn't a very well-known company in the realm of Transformers. They just came by and were like, "Hey, we're making this awesome Optimus Prime model kit. We're also making this super huge one." They've done amazing things, and these are awesome. They're affordable. They're only about $30 United States. If you go on Yolopark.com, before any shipping or anything, they're only about $30. And the links are down below if you want to check these out. If this is something you're into, if you like non-transforming figures of your favorite Transformers characters, if you just like Transformers, and look at this Optimus Primal, man. Look at that. That's just so cool. They're all so cool. If this is your thing, if you're a Transformers fan that enjoys this kind of thing, this kind of niche in the Transformers toy realm, go for it. I love them. Simply love them. Alrighty, guys, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Yolopark for sending these my way. You didn't have to, but thank you very much. I'm super happy with them, and I'm super happy I've been able to share them with my fans, because I think you guys are gonna love these. If this is something like you're watching this and you're like, yeah, I like this, then yeah, you'll like this. You'll love them. So special thanks to Yolopark, as well as my channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. There we go, guys. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be Optimus Primal. Have a good one, guys. Bye.